Good morning, leaders. Thank you for tuning in to listen to me this morning. Thank you so much. I'll start with introducing my name. My name is Katrina Haimbodi, FBO. I'm an assistant supervisor in the marketing plan of Forever, and I'm actually an old guru for that. And hopefully, I will be soon changed to another level. I don't have slides, my apologies. And I'm also not really having a specific topic, but I just feel like I should encourage someone this morning. And I'll just be talking from I have some few notes that I've made. And just to tell you a little bit of my journey, it's not that interesting, but maybe it will just encourage someone who feels like giving up and feels discouraged. Um, my journey of starting Forever, when I started Forever, I never attended any physical presentations, and I just there are some people that I have schooled with actually that I've been seeing on Facebook, just following on Facebook, and I've been seeing some interesting things that really drawn me close to them and close to their pages to be viewing them like almost every now and then, and got curious on what are they doing? What are these guys doing? But before that, I even if I have been seeing them, I was not really I was not really interested to say on the business until I have lost my dad, 2023. Until I lost my dad, and he was my backbone to say. And when I lost him, I also had my partner in the process of leaving the country as well, going to live somewhere. So I felt like, no, man, I need something to do. I need something to keep me busy. And I, just like everyone else, I do pray for things before I start anything. I've been praying to God, like, I need something, Lord. If I can just get maybe a business that I can do that will keep me busy and all that. So until one day on TikTok, I saw this lady. She does digital marketing. I listened to her, I think for a week. I was listening to this lady, and she does her digital marketing is on Blueprint, I think. And my prayer changed. I started praying for network marketing. I need to, I think I need to get involved in network marketing now. And so I found myself getting back onto Tangi's page. Every time when I go on Facebook, it's Tangi's Facebook page that just pops up. I then started praying, like, okay, maybe it's time for me to start Forever. I found courage and I contacted Tangi. What is this thing that you do? She explained to me, and then she booked a Zoom with me to give me a presentation. It was morning time actually that she called me. It was around 7. I think I didn't go to work that day, 7 or 8. And when she called me, she explained to me. And just from that moment, I was like, yes, I'm ready. And I felt so much energy, like, I'm ready to start. And I was so excited. Tangi, I'll find that money and I will join. I think within a short period of time, I put my coins together and then I joined. Coming in the business the first week, the second week, I'm energized. And I thank my upliner. I thank Tanki and I thank Veronica so much because I would say I got a good orientation of which I feel like every person who comes in needs that great orientation from their leaders. They really kicked me in well with everything, all the videos and all that what we need to what we need to see or to go through before we start the business. And I've been doing that what I was told to do. I've even created flyers. I took my contacts, over 200 contacts that I contacted. I sent messages to everyone that I know, all the people in my contacts. Some responded, some did not respond. And I also acted according to the responses. And yeah, it was all going well. And then I'm not really a person with so many friends, but I have one particular person that I call my friend. So I spoke to her about my business as well, just like everyone else. And for her, it was a very big no, like, no, Kathy, I cannot do the business, but I can support you. But those products are expensive. I felt a little bit discouraged there, but I I moved, right? And when I spoke to her, because she knows she knows me, Mariana. We did a course together with Mariana at school, actually. She was my classmate. So she knows Mariana, and when I talk to her, I always refer to, look, Mariana is doing this business and she's doing well. Yeah, I know, but I think with the business, you need you need to resign from your work and you need a big amount of money for you to succeed in that business. Well, she's not in the business. She was not in the presentation. Of course, I expected her to say all those things, but I did invite her to present. When I invite her to presentations, she comes on Zoom mostly. So she does attend, and at least I thought now she understand. I didn't give up on forcing her on conducting her, but she made it crystal clear. I cannot join the business. I can only support. Fine. So my partner also, and I told her, she also he also told me the same thing, like, those businesses and your business doesn't sound really good. I mean, it sounds too good, eh, for it to just work for everybody. He said almost the same thing like what my friend said. You need to have money for you to probably buy people and for you to make it in the business. All those ones were discouragements around me. Not now to come to people that I prospected. A lot of them gives me, yes, we will join. It's a good business. And then when it comes to the day that they promise to join, they ghost you. From yesterday's presentation, I also learned something. The 5 o'clock presentation, I learned something as well. Like, the people that you start with the business, you're most likely not to go on with them. They will quit as well. So, and I heard this before as well. It also motivated me to continue to say, okay, if there are those ones who comes, they start and they still don't continue, it's probably just expected as well for people to say yes to the business. And when it comes to the time for them to join, they will ghost you, or they will decide not to anymore. And I've been making peace with that. Like, okay, it's okay. I can move. I can move. And Of course, I have not been recruiting. I was still grouping myself. I have been focusing on selling and ordering my products and just selling. Since now, I prospected and people are not joining. People just tell me they will join. They don't join. What exactly do I need to do? And my leader Tangi would say, no, Kathy, that's how things are. You just keep on talking. You don't give up. Don't give up. Just continue talking to people. Continue talking to more people. So I continued until then I recruited my first recruiter. This lady, I did a presentation to her and it was at work actually, because every time I invite her on Zoom, she doesn't join. She would just say, no, I don't want to attend. It's too long and all that. But eventually, after I think 3 months or so, she contacted me like, bring me a form, I want to join. And I did. I was like, okay. So I'm expecting people also to just come in like this. It's fine. So I was excited. I registered her and she started. Now comes to I made sure like the orientation that I got, she should get that. And I even spoke to my leader, Tangi, like to send her all those things that I received when I started the business. So that she also feels motivated and feels she have the right tool to go on and to proceed with the business. 2, 3 weeks down the line, I've been checking on her, like, okay, did you receive your box? And telling her what to do. She even requested me to give her a form because there was probably someone who wanted to join. I sent her the form, and I just found that form at one day thrown on my table. I was like, okay, so who put this form? And she didn't say anything. Guys, a person that I brought in the business, and when I'm talking to her, all of a sudden she just started not talking to me, not replying to my message, not not when I'm greeting her, she doesn't. And I've been wanting to I was waiting for her box to come so that I go and lunch with her, right? And when the box came, she told me the box came. She collected her box already, and she started selling the products. And then I've been scheduling meetings. Let's meet up. And she have been just not available for that. She have been just not available for that. And as I felt again discouraged, why would someone come into the business? And I brought her in the business, and I'm just wanting to help this person, and this person is just not responding. What have I done wrong again now? If this is what it means, then this is not working for me. This is not working for me. I spoke to my leaders. Then they were like, no, it's okay. That's how it is. You will find those people. And don't don't feel discouraged by people who come and they give you attitude after joining the business. So many people have done that. Those who have been in the business, they will tell you so many people have done that. And some would even ignoring your call, and it's common. It's something that is happening. And today I just want to, throughout the journey, I learned something important. I learned focus on you until you win. Focus on you until you win. And these are the just few points that I want to highlight today in this presentation. They are driven from the scriptures in the Bible, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25 to 27. I am going to read it, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25 to 27, and put And put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead and your eyelids look right before you. Ponder the path of your feet and let all your ways be established. Do not turn to the right or the left. Remove your foot from evil. With these words, I listened and I listened carefully and I learned when you want to succeed in something, mostly in the business, you first need to focus on you, on yourself. You need to focus on yourself. You need to plant yourself. You need to water yourself. Water yourself is getting more information on what you're doing on the business. And mind you, it will be you that knows those information. The people that you bring in the business, they will not be knowing all those information. They might be having information that you gave them and that they will heard from here and there, but you will be having most of it because you planted yourself well and you also watered yourself well. And you should avoid noises. Avoid a lot of noises. Focus on you. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody is ready to focus. This is what I learned. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody is ready to focus. And the great, you see, the greatest tragedy or tragedy in life is not in death, but apparently it is in life without purposes. If you do not have, you don't focus, it means you do not have purposes. I tried to find purposes in this business. My purpose in coming in this business. And I found out that it's not really, this business is not really just about enriching myself with cash, right? With money. But it's mostly about helping another person to succeed. It's helping another person to come out of a difficult situation that they are in, either by giving them supplying them with the products that will help them, or by helping them to find a way of making extra income or making income that they did not have at all. When you find purpose, your purpose in something that you're doing, your purpose in a certain business that you are in, or your purpose in forever. Because first, it's why, as they say, as we all leaders trained us, find a why you are there, and then find a purpose in the business. Why are you in that business? What is the purpose in that business? And I think when you find a purpose, you will be able to focus on, okay, yes, I need to help a person. This is probably what I need to do. And for me to do this, I need to remain focused on me and focus on what is expected of me to move on into this business. You need to know that you're not responsible for everything, but you are accountable for your own potentials. You're not responsible for everything, but you're accountable for your potentials. Not responsible for all the other words that are coming from your friends, from your siblings. Those are not your responsibilities. But your potentials, what you are capable of, that's your accountability. And it's you to bring it out, and it's you also to make sure that it comes out. Until then, it will remain unnoticed. The problem is most people are so busy. We are so busy watching others and comparing with others and competing. And copying, trying even to copy others until we forget our own lane and our own potential, until we get even masked to see our own potentials. Until some of us even forget our gifts. We are all gifted in different ways. And I always, what mostly encourages me is, you know, that slide in the presentation which says, the same God who gave you business idea will give you customers. As I'm speaking, I think I have about maybe 8 or 10 people who would say, I'll join on Friday this month end and all that. And it has been going on like that. But I'm not discouraged. And so I'm here to tell someone not to be discouraged again. You shouldn't be discouraged. Someday, God will bring the right people. It's probably that those are not the right people to start with, or those are not the right people to divinely push your business forward. But when the right people comes, they will definitely just come through. I don't believe that my first sponsor is not the right person. No, I do believe, since a person she'll just come. The way that she come in, it also taught me something like, someday when someone wants to join the business, or when God wants to bring someone to your business, they will just come. They will come. And yeah, let's just remain focused, stay focused. There are times that you need to not to look on the side, left, right. You leave everything and just focus on you. Until you win, you focus on you. You focus on planting yourself. You focus on watering yourself. You focus on making sure that you place yourself in the right position. And on your focusing on planting yourself and watering yourself, you are watering yourself with the knowledge about the business, and you are watering yourself spiritually as well. I learned business is spiritual. Watering yourself spiritually as well. Just close yourself in a room and pray about your business. Pray about your business. Most leaders stress enough on this. We should pray about our business. I'm encouraged to say, now what makes me go on, guys, every time when I talk to someone and they promise to join and they don't come in, I always tell myself, okay, God says, be still and know that I'm God. Let that be your word of encouragement. Be still and know that I'm God. He is working. The one who said I should be still and know that he's God, he's working in my business. And he's working for good. And it will work. Every time when I felt discouraged and want to give up, something in me just comes and tells me that, no, you need to do the business. You need to do the business. Whatever it takes, you need to do the business. Listen to yourself. Listen to your inner child as well. And respond according to that one. So leaders, thank you so much. I don't know. It's actually my first time presenting here. I hope I have encouraged someone and helped someone to feel motivated and not to think of giving up. And remember, winners they don't give up. They continue. they fall and they lift themselves up every day. So thank you so much, leaders, for listening. Thank you so much.